So she was with me 24/7, everywhere, all the time. So.
Only on K2, we hear from the man who says he used to own the dog blown up with a homemade explosive device in Sevenson early Sunday morning. Tonight, we're getting our first look at the dog he called family. The Skamania County Sheriff's Office arrested Chris Dillingham. They say he tied an explosive to the dog's neck and set it off in his front yard, waking up his neighbors.
But K2's Erica Knocklin talked to a man who says he just gave that dog to Dillingham's family 6 months ago. He's got to be absolutely devastated over this, Erica.
He can barely believe it. He used to live in Sevenson, but had to move to Washougal within a week for a new job. Well, his best friend said he knew someone who would make a good new home for the dog. He knew Chris Dillingham's daughter.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
It's tough for Ty Fremantle to hear what happened, to even look at the comments on his Facebook page.
A lot of sorries. Probably had like 40, 50 people. As sad as me, like, she was everybody's friend.
She was Cabella, his one-of-a-kind companion. Ty found her on Craigslist when she was just 6 weeks old, and they spent the next few years together, hunting, farming, hanging out.
She literally did everything with me.
When Ty had to move, he did his due diligence, checked out the property, met the woman who would take him, and took his best friend's word. Now he can't shake the feeling it wasn't enough.
Kind of felt a little bit of guilt, too. That's the worst part.
So he'll do what he can now by sharing Cabella's memory and fighting for the maximum penalty against her accused killer, Chris Dillingham.
If you take a life, that's just plain and simple. You shouldn't be able to have anything.
Prosecutors charged Dillingham with criminal mischief, reckless endangerment, and possession of explosives, but not animal cruelty. State law says there has to be proof the animal suffered, and in this case, we're told the dog died instantly.
I mean, how can it not justify, being qualified as, animal cruelty? Doesn't matter if it was quick, slow, you took an animal's life.
I don't think anybody within my office or the prosecutor's office or anybody in the criminal justice system in this county is going to sit back and say, well, the dog is no big deal. That's not what we're saying. I think it's a tragedy. And if there is a statute to address what happened, I have all trust in the prosecutor's office that they're going to deal with it.
Ty hopes so, because to him, this was a loved one, now gone.
It's like family. I mean, usually not show much emotion.
Records show Chris Dillingham owns a fireworks stand in Sevenson called the Thunder Shack. He's known to put on a show every year. Today in court, prosecutors say he has a history of domestic violence. I just checked, he is still in jail on $500,000 bail.
I think a lot of people feel for Ty and feel his loss with him tonight.
You can really see it in his face.
Oh,
and how you cannot say that's animal cruelty,
right.
just
Hard to
absolutely
believe.
drives me crazy. All right, thank you.
Hard to believe.
Absolutely drives me crazy. All right, thank you.